Do you play in trios at all? I do not play in trios. I'm a purely just a solo player. And the reason for that is because when I play video games, really just like just to be alone and just to play. Don't really want to have to interact with people or anything like that. But you know, in IRL, like I'm pretty damn extroverted. Like I'm very sociable, like to go out, like to hang out with friends and stuff like that. Love to meet people, meet friends and stuff like that. When I come home play video games, I kind of just want to be alone. Especially in this game, you can do solos pretty well. You can do crypts, ruins, solos. I mean, they have a high roller solo. I'm still trying to work my way up to doing solo crypts, which is very, very difficult. The only other time that I would play in a team is in Valorant. And in Valorant, I used to be a very heavy Valorant player. The highest rank I got to is Immortal. But in Valorant, it's all about teamwork. If you neglect teamwork in that game, you will lose. In this game, you can kind of go at it solo and be fine, as long as you have good gear, and as long as you have good awareness in game, and as long as you can outsmart your opponent in some way, you can definitely play this game solo entirely. At least for PvP. If you're trying to like go to hell and try to fight the Lich boss or whatever the boss is called, then yeah, you definitely need a team, unless there's a way to kill him solo. I'm not sure. Yeah, so I didn't end up taking the spear. While I was editing this video, I actually realized that the dude had a Spear of Rot. I didn't even check the spear. I just checked the kill feed and it said Spear of Rod. I was like, man, I just missed a legendary. I'm very bad at looting in this game, and I'm very aware of that. I think it's gonna catch up. Right now, I'm kind of just focusing on PvP. I kind of just go in. The way I make my money is I just flip items, get really good gear, go in, and just kill players. Like, I don't really loot chests or anything like that. I'm purely focused on PvP. But I think eventually my inventory management will get better. Great vid, that Deathbloom Rogue may very well have been an RMT gamer. So in my last video, if you guys saw my last one, this rogue with 50 PDR killed me, which is insane. If you don't know what PDR means, it's physical damage reduction, which is insane. And this rogue had crazy gear on too. I'm hearing that there's been a huge issue in people killing very juiced up players in High Roller, and then as they're looting the players, the server all of a sudden ends abruptly. From what I've seen online, people are assuming that these are players who are buying gear with real money, or buying gold with real money, or they're all getting on Discord and queuing together in High Roller or something like that. I actually did not know what RMT meant until recently. I just looked it up. It said real money trade. So these are people who are kind of basically cheating. That rogue missed so many hits on me. He must have been an RMT gamer. There was no way that rogue could have won that fight. If that mob wasn't in the way, I definitely think I could have killed him. It just required 2 more hits of that Falchion, he would have been dead. But either way, if I were to loot him, he would have probably, the server would have probably ended abruptly, because he would probably have DDoSed it. This dude says, love your videos, man. Super chill, calm gameplay. There was another dude I watched and cool on his vids, but dude was extremely toxic in his live stream. Doesn't suit me. Like your mindset, even if it's negative, still something to take from it, which I do agree with. Sometimes it's just someone being spiteful. Yeah, dude, when it comes to playing video games, I don't care what game it is. Valorant, this game. You know, when I lose, like, it doesn't phase me at all. Like, it doesn't even bother me one single bit. Like, anytime I lose in this game, I just take it as logic. There's no point in getting angry. There's no point in doing anything like that. When you take it a logical approach, you get better at the game. You can't, you know, have this reaction in your body, you know, you just lost the full kit or whatever. I mean, of course it's upsetting, but at the end of the day, most of the time it was probably logical as to why you lost that gear kit, unless you got teamed on, of course, or the other person had better gear or something. But I would say most of the time it's your own personal mistakes and own personal, you know, flaws in the game that cause you to die. Every single time, if you die, if you can just become aware of that and not get toxic and, you know, not get angry or anything like that, stay calm, you can actually learn a lot. And when you learn a lot, you get better at the game. In terms of some of the hate comments, yeah, some people are just spiteful. They just, you know, they just say random dumb stuff. You wouldn't go on people's YouTube channels and comment toxic things if you yourself didn't have something you're dealing with inside.